Alright guys, I am back, and this is Jersey12361 here, back with another video on the champs of wrestling. Back today to do another topical video. This video is called my TNA Fave 5 video. Now, I did one of these on my main channel, I think in 2012 when I first started, and that was my WWE one. This is my TNA one. And these are the 5 guys I've picked that I think have impressed me in 2013, and who are just awesome, and they're improved, just fans of every week. These are 5 guys who I think are really good. Some of them are not made world champions, some are, but some have really stepped up the game in 2013. They did, and hopefully some of these guys have a great 2014. But yeah, like I said, I got to plug my shameless plugs. Follow me on Twitter, which is @ConfyBurgess. The link is in the description. Join join the PWT Facebook wrestling group, and also subscribe to my main channel, which is Jersey12361, where I do reviews and all that good stuff. I told you guys that before, but subscribe to my main channel, follow me on Twitter, and join my PWT Facebook group. On to this topic. Now, my Fave 5 video, or my TNA Fave 5 video, at number 5, we have Magnus. Now, Magnus is at number 5. People say, well, why is he at number 1? He's a world champion. Yeah, well, he had a great, he's just come off a great 2013. He had a great 2013, and these last couple of, in 2013, I really became a fan of Magnus because he really stepped up his game in 2013, with him improving it in the ring, on the mic, improving on the mic. When he turned babyface, he turned babyface. He got relevant. Joined the main event Mafia, got this huge push, improved in the ring, and he's improving. I mean, he isn't the best mic worker in TNA, but at least he's improving in the ring. And he does some great matches with AJ Styles. Well, not the recent AJ Styles match, the one in 2013 he had. He's had some great matches with Bobby Roode. I mean, he's improving so well, and he's just recently won his first world title, and I think that's pretty awesome. And I hope TNA continue to push Magnus. He's still young. He's just like 27. So I'm hoping that TNA still push Magnus while he's still young. And I hope that they don't try to ball him. I hope they keep him in the main event scene for many years to come. He's a great talent to have. I would hope one day that WWE would sign him, but I want him to stay at TNA first and have a couple years at TNA. Maybe go to WWE and do a WrestleMania, and maybe him and Wade Barrett can team up as a tag team. That's like a British tag team. I don't know what they would call themselves, but yeah. At number 5, Magnus is in my Fave 5. At number 4, we have Bully Ray. Now, Bully Ray was at the number 1 list in my Fave 5 a couple months ago when he was the world champion. But recently, he, to me, has not been very good. I don't know, with Bully Ray, I don't know where they're going with him. He's got like this new creepy character, like this dark and creepy character. I don't know, like he's like lurking in the shadows or something. I don't know, like this loner character. I don't know where they're going with this, but I liked him when he was just a badass heel, and because he's great on the mic, he can sell matches, his in-ring work is great, and he is awesome he's just an awesome wrestler. He's probably one of the top heels in TNA with Bad Influence and Bobby Roode. And I would like to see him, do something better than just be a loner character, or because rarely these last couple of weeks these last couple of weeks he's been rarely featured on Impact. Yeah, he was featured on Impact maybe 2 weeks ago, and on this last episode of Impact. But a couple of weeks ago he was rarely featured, and he's got this dark character. He's wearing hoodies. I don't really get that, but I hope that he just goes back to his normal heel self and starts cutting some great promos, and having some more awesome matches. And yeah, and I have been really enjoying. I mean, he had some great seasons in 2013 with guys like Mr. Anderson, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy. So I hope that Bully Ray gets to be a world champion again in 2014. And at number 3, we have AJ Styles. Now, AJ Styles had a mixed 2013. Had a loner character, which I didn't really like, but you know, he won the BFG series, had some great matches with guys like Austin Aries and Magnus and Kurt Angle, and you know, AJ Styles, I've always been a big AJ Styles fan. It's just these last couple of years he's got kind of lazy and not interested in anything. But this, well, in 2013 he really stepped up his game, and I've been liking. I think this is the first time in like years I've actually really enjoyed an AJ Styles feud. I mean, he's had this great feud recently with Dixie Carter and Magnus, and I'm really enjoying that. I'm hoping that they continue this when he comes back in April. But like I said, AJ Styles I think really upped his game, you know, in the ring, and also on the mic. He's improving on the mic. People don't really like AJ on the mic. I don't think he's that bad. He's improving, and it's awesome, you know, that he's improving on the mic. At number 2, we have Bad Influence. Now, I'll put Bad Influence at number 1, but this other guy has really, in this recent feud he's in, has really knocked it out of the park. But at number 2, we have Bad Influence. Bad Influence, they've not had a good 2013. Christopher Daniels is probably one of my favorite members of the Bad Influence. Like, he probably is, you know, also Christopher Daniels is my favorite member of Bad Influence, but Kazarian is also, he is a good heel as well. Kazarian and Daniels, Daniels is such a great heel. I would love to see Christopher Daniels win a world title this year. I hope TNA will put a world title on Daniels. He's very talented in the ring. He's had some great matches with AJ Styles over the years, Samoa Joe. He had some great matches with James Storm. He can have a good match with anybody. And TNA these last couple for years have never pushed Daniels to the main event scene. Never give him a world title run. They've always just thrown to AJ Styles when he has the potential to be a world champion, and they've never really used Daniels as a world champion. I mean, it's a fresh face in the main event scene, and he's a good mic worker, and he's a great heel. So I don't know why they're not pushing this guy to the main event scene. And Kazarian, since he's been in Bad Influence, he's improved on the mic. He's improved as a heel, and you know, he's improved. He's a good in-ring wrestler, but again, like Daniels, he's very underrated in TNA, and he's never, you know, been a world champion. I'd like to see a world title on Kazarian, but maybe Daniels first. At number 1, we have Bobby Roode. Now, Bobby Roode had a terrible 2015, but this recent feud he's been in with Kurt Angle has really risen him up to number 1 in my Fave 5 list, because he's been so great at cutting promos. He's been such a great heel these last couple of years. Him and Kurt Angle are so great on the mic that, you know, these two guys can put on it. Him and Angle have had some great matches these last few months. He had a great match with Bound for Glory. He had a great match recently at 2 out of 3 Falls on an Impact show. And they've just had some really good matches, and also they continued the feud last night. So so Bobby Roode, hopefully, I hope that this year he has a better year than he did last year. Hopefully they put him in some bigger feuds. Well, I know Kurt Angle was a big feud, but bigger. I hope that they feature him, you know, in the world title picture a bit more in 2014 and stuff like that. So at number 1 is Bobby Roode. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope that you guys like this video. Leave in the comments who's in your TNA Fave 5 list who's in your TNA Fave 5 list. Leave that in the comments. Remember to subscribe to our main channel, follow me on Twitter, and join my PWT Wrestling Facebook group. Thanks for watching, guys. Brag.